Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm Gio and I'm here for a new video to bring you the latest AC Milan news and rumors. Now in today's video I want to start off by speaking about Carlos Bacca. A few days ago I mentioned that Milan and West Ham had found an agreement regarding the player. However, it seems that Bacca still hasn't given his final say to West Ham whether he wants to join them or not, and that is because there's another team in the race, and that is Atletico Madrid, who are also interested in Bacca. So he's going to give his final decision tomorrow. There's also the hope that he still remains at Milan, and he pretty much said that his decision will be based on Milan's project and the new signings. But it's kind of weird that he said that because, as I said, he's expected to give his final decision on Friday to West Ham, and simply Milan won't be getting anything done from now on until Friday. So I'm not quite sure what he meant by that. But one thing is for sure, Milan is once again delaying a lot of transfers, a lot of possible players. And if you take a look at other teams, they already made some pretty important signings. Once again, Juventus strengthening their squad by the day. They just signed Benassia. And players are just coming into these teams like no tomorrow, and yet Milan is still stuck with Vangioni and Lapadula being the only two signings that we made so far, and we're going to need much more than that. So until Milan sign this preliminary agreement, which is expected to once again be signed next week, we won't be able to get anything done. So it is very important to get this deal signed as quick as possible, because we will be suffering a lot in this transfer market if it doesn't. I also wanted to speak about Jose Sosa. Of course, he requested to Besiktas to leave the club. However, Besiktas refused the deal, and they're still keeping Jose Sosa. Now, this could be a tactic, according to some reports, saying that they're forcing Milan to think about considering really to pay up the 8 million that they have requested for Jose Sosa. So we'll see if that happens or not. But once again, I'm not quite sure if all that money is worth for a 31-year-old. There's also reports regarding Musacchio. Negotiations are still ongoing, and there's supposed to be a new meeting on during the weekend discussing about the defender. And also Carlos Bacca departure could influence this sale. So once again, a lot of transactions are pretty much blocked, either due to some players potentially leaving or the preliminary agreement still not yet being signed. There's also been some talks regarding Zielinski. Of course, I mentioned a few days ago that Milan and Udinese had found an agreement for the player at around 18 to 19 million euros. However, Zielinski has still not agreed in terms with Milan, and he's actually been giving Liverpool the priority as he spoke to Klopp. So once again, this kind of gives you the status of which Milan are currently in right now. Players are not fully convinced with the project, and that is why they're very skeptic about joining the club at this point. And I think the same thing could be said about Zielinski. But I'm gonna end this video with some positive news, and I want to speak about Gianluigi Donnarumma, because Mino Raiola, his agent, will be in Milan in the next few days to discuss about his contract renewal, which is expected to be up until 2019. And he's going to be earning somewhere between 1 to 1.5 million euros per year with this new contract. So very exciting times for Donnarumma, and I'm very happy that this is happening, because Donnarumma is the future and we definitely need him at the club for a very long time. So guys, that wraps up today's AC Milan news and rumors report. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment down below on what you thought about today's news, as well as subscribing to Rossoneri TV to stay updated with everything going on at AC Milan. Thank you for watching. This has been Gio signing off, and as always, Forza Milan!